Hello and welcome back to Court Farm. As you can see, we are already back in the field in our new, well, it's getting to be used quite well now, Renault Nectra. Absolutely wicked bit of kit. Really enjoying it on the baler here as well. It's very responsive and yeah, perfect for the job really. All jobs. It's been amazing so far. Right, there we are, and we can crack on. So with this baling, we'll get it done fairly soon, and the reason that I want to get it all done before we move on to November is because now that we do have a third tractor, I really feel like we can get so much more done in sort of the same amount of time. Now, I'm not going to rush anything to make it all happen. See, I'm even missing bits just getting excited talking about it. But I reckon if we can get some lime spread, get the fields up to a nice state, even if, well, we can have a look at that too. If it's that good, is it worth doing? Do you know what I mean? Or should we actually add in that lime? It always makes sense to me to add in the extra lime and increase your pH. Why wouldn't you, right? To increase your yield. Nevertheless, that is what I'd like to do first, then drill, then roll. So fertilizing can happen, digestate can be spread, but it is something that can be done later on as well, even if we fertilize later on, because we do have narrow tires and a pull behind 3-point lifted spreader. So that's all good there. Not too much rambling before we crack on, but we do need to, in fact, crack on with the rest of this month. So what I think is going to happen next is we will break off into a time lapse, but there's not that much left to do. As far as shifting bales, that can be done in November. We'll just get up a bit early and get that done as well. So we'll break off into a time lapse, end the month of November so we can crack on end October so we can move on to November. Not that I'm trying to rush the real time either, because it is November currently in real time. And yeah, anyways, in real time, in real life. Right, let's enough rambling from me for now. Let's crack on with the baling. Alright, we've got another bale coming out, and I reckon this won't, yeah, there's a few missed bits around, but not enough to really make another bale, so I'm just going to give this bale a knock. Didn't really work at all. That's fine, I don't think I can push it, can I? Oh, perhaps I can? Might start to mount it, yeah, that's not a good idea. I was going to be a bit cheeky and push it into the BGA. I did unload the one to see if it would work. I should have done the rest, but I didn't know how many we'd have, and I reckon it's pretty quick to just knock them down the hill. But let's have a look at how it looks now. We can activate straw. It's just a small bit, but it's a start. Really nice. So that will actually bring in more digestate, which, I mean, blinding, it's almost 20,000 litres already. That's insane. Yeah, I did bring another load of slurry and then load it up again, so that's why it's at 27,000, but that is pretty good. I think we're done with the baling. That's why it wasn't really a full time lapse. I decided to kind of cut it down, and yeah. But Anyways, it is very weedy in here, but we will be drilling it in anyways, so it's no problem. And pH is good, but I would like to put a little bit, which shouldn't take much. When you do it every year, it really just doesn't take as much, which is why I like doing it every year, because you get best pH, you get the best yield out of it, and it, yeah, it kind of goes a bit quicker. Anyways, put that there, give it a wash later on. We could actually, let's see, what is the next task? We really need to collect these bales, so we can actually use the hunnel for this as well. I reckon we'll give it all the tasks that it can do, just to see what it can do. You know, put it out there, give it all the different tasks that I would like it to be able to do, and see what it performs at. Again, this is something I will not really do right now, I just want to see how it does. Now that we're done the baling, I think it is time, though, to move on to... Oh, no, that's fine, just leave it there. Wicked. Yeah, this is fantastic. We'll load it up just to see again how it does. And then we can crack on to November, which is when I will start doing all the other stuff. Getting all the fields ready. We will try and drill everything. We'll do one field at a time so we don't rush it and end up having a late night session, because it's not imperative. Not imperative. Right, 5 bales on, 6 here we go. We've got loads on. We've got loads of these. I'll come back for it. We've got loads of the straw bales, the bean bales especially, but loads of straw bales in general. Every crop gave us straw, which is fantastic. A nice little, I believe that's part of the edit as well, but also part of the map. I don't know if bean would normally give straw or not, but anyways, I will sort where to put this later on. For now, I'm going to sort of tuck a few things away as we end October, because really we don't need to stay in the month. We could and clean up all the bales and everything, but I think we should crack on to November and just get a head start on that. We don't have to do every crop, as I've said. I would like to branch out a bit more as well to crops that can only be done in the springtime. More like maybe even corn. Maybe we can do some maize silage as well. But bloody field beans, mate. That's the money, isn't it? That's there. But I don't want to overdo it though, because that's, you know, we'll try lentils. We'll try lentils in one of our fields. We'll do. So that can only be done in the winter. Oh, fascinating. Perhaps that's what we'll do. Right, we'll look into that in November. We'll get the combine out of the way here. I'll get it shifted and washed soon. That is a winter task, though. That's something that we can do when we can't do anything in the fields. And you know what? Actually, I've completely changed my mind. I've absolutely, completely changed my mind. We're going to stay in October. What farmer is going to be like, well, just leave the bales out till I have more work to do? No, absolutely never. That would never happen ever. So I think I think we're going to just crack on with October. I've had this shift in mind just now, because it doesn't make any sense to leave the month. We've got so much to do. Why wouldn't we try and maximize our time? Blimey, I can't believe I was going to move on to November so quickly. There's no rush with this series. We don't have to have it at 1 times. We'll have it at 3 times speed, and then just finish when the sun kind of goes down. But if we can get some bales out the way, blimey, mate, that's fantastic. And you know what? I know exactly where to put these. Absolutely brilliant. We can use our new shed. Happy days getting bales sorted. I reckon this will be better in a time lapse, as I have been rambling on and on for quite some time. But let's pick a bay and get them loaded in. there we have the final 3 field bean straw bales. The remaining of the bales are linseed and regular straw, which we will tend to in November. The reason being is now that that field is clear, we can actually start, for helper at least, to spread some lime. That way we can get a head start on that, as well as the drilling and the rolling. Because then if we can get that massive field done, that leaves us the other fields to tend to, and that's just a bit less work in the spring, or the rest of November, depending on how long that will take. I will put it on 5 times though, when we hit November, so that we can, at least see how far we get. And we'll probably start a bit early in the morning, at least at first light, if we can. Right, we'll get these 3 here. I don't know exactly how many the cows would... that's alright, I'll put the 3 here now anyways. We can always bring some over with the JCB. And there we go. Yeah, the stacks turned out alright. So, happy about that. It's not a bad stack of bales, that is it. And we'll put the linseed right next to, and then the other straw bales can go towards BGA, because that is probably where they'll be used the most. So I will tuck this here for... actually, I'll tuck it right in the field, because this is where we'll begin that in November. We'll deal with that then. What else can we deal with now? This is fine. Everything's fine here for now. These fields are small. This one and the barley that was in the farther field there by the BGA, those are smaller fields. We can deal with them later on. Might even be linseed just as a side thing, because that's not bad actually. Although we could do the small ones as field beans and still get a nice regular income, but it wouldn't be as much of a part. So we'll decide about that. We are going to get rain here in another couple of hours, but let's look if it goes towards November. Is a bit, yeah, it's a bit dodgy to see about the rain. So what we'll do then, we'll just move on. We'll move on now to November. Everything is fine for now. We can always give everything a wash in the slow months, in December particularly, because January will be busy selling things, which is good, not complaining. Right, we have more poop to take to the BGA as well, but there is no rush for that. This needs to be sold. I smashed into it. I forgot it was there. Needs to go. It's fine, but we'll just use the big bucket and just wash it out. Wash it out. Actually, there was a bucket in the sale. That is a good deal, but can the JCB handle it? I don't think it can. But we could try. It's still bigger than the one we have. But no, we have a bucket. We're fine. We're fine. We don't need another. Right. Just want to buy something, but we'll check the sales in November at least. You alright? Oh, blimey. Look at how cute. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, go on. They've got loads of food, loads of water. 78 of them as well. Wait, what's the max capacity on that? We might have to sell some. Ah, right, 100. That's fine. We will in the next time. The next time there's a batch, or you know, we'll sort them then. Yeah, there's so many young ones. So yeah, we'll deal with that when that time comes. How many cows? We should have 20. Yeah, 20. Loads of food, milk coming in, heaps of slurry. You alright? Yeah, they're alright. Okay, end of November, here we come. We'll go for a nice kip, and we'll see you in November. Good morning, and welcome to an absolutely beautiful November. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. I know it's a bit dark yet, but I mean, just the way that... oh, it's just, yeah, it's just lovely. And the light is coming in now quite quick, being on 5 times, so we best crack on. Right, first thing we're going to do, here we'll turn the torch on, is we need to get the spreader out. Oh, hello. Which has quite a bit of lime, fair amount of lime. We will use the Massey, which is right next to where we were. And perfect, we can actually keep the weight on as well. That'll be very useful. We will sort the combine out as well. Again, that will come in December probably, when we have less to do. January is good for selling. We do need to sell some crops and silage, well, particularly silage. Field beans we're going to be selling in the summertime, so we should have the mill purchased by then. As you can see as well, we do have some £85,000. Now, we did have about £3,000 taken out. That was for vehicle leasing fees, and a few other maintenance fees that were not very much. But with that particular fee, we had £60-some thousand. So I think that the electrical charge that we sell is actually really good, because we're at £85,000 now. We've probably been closer to 90 with all the electrical charge that had sold. So all the production has been used up. There's nothing producing anymore. It used up so quickly. In fact, here, I'll just show you very quick as well. We should put that straw in, but we'll get this started first. Crash into the hedge. Everything's empty, but we do have 30,000 litres of digestate, which is brilliant. Methane is storing. We're not getting very much of it. I think we're getting like 1 every time we bring slurry. Out of 200, we get 1 methane, like 1 litre of it, I reckon. So straw is good for methane. That's probably where the majority of it's come from so far. But we can do sugar beet, and why wouldn't you do? Do you get more cut than from beet? I don't think you do, but anyways, we can use excess sugar beet as well. Absolutely brilliant. Okay, I'll probably do headland though, yeah, just for safekeeping, best results and all. And it's good, so really shouldn't take up very much at all. We will get the sensor turned on just for good measure. I know some people say that it does not do anything, and that's absolutely fine, but I don't, it doesn't matter. It's fine. It is on the way. Look at that. So we are turning good to perfect, which again, a lot of people I think say that doing this sort of thing is min-maxing, and I guess, I mean, I don't know, to get the best yield out of your crop, if that's considered. I suppose if you're playing this as a, like, if you're looking at Farming Simulator more as a as like a, I want to say a game. I know it is a game for all, but if you're looking at it as more of a game, then yeah, you're going to min-max your crops in that way with that thinking. But I'm not playing it as a game. I'm playing it as, you know, more of a simulator. I'm trying to simulate the reality of it. Why, as a farmer in this situation, why wouldn't you want to maximize your crops? Whether it's for feed for your animals or whether you're selling it, more cash in means you can do more with the farm, which is the whole point. But nevertheless, it's not for that purpose specifically, for min-maxing. It's yeah, just to make the most of it, which I think is a realistic approach. Anyways, I could ramble on and on about this, but I will finish this headland at least. It shouldn't. Yeah, we might need some more lime. I can't remember if we have any, but I shall check in just a moment. Just a moment. Actually, here, if we can be a bit cheeky and let that run. Oh no, I've stopped. That's not on. There we go. Check this. Where is that? That must be in bags somewhere. Oh, I think it's on the trailer, actually, on the Arthur Williams trailer. On to trailer. We'll have to have a check in a moment here. Let's get this. Right, let's get lined up. Yeah, that'll do, that'll do. Next job on is bales. We should really clear some bales. Right, we'll take... Actually, what I'll do is I'll take the JCB and get some first person going. I do like the JCB in first person. Let's put this... Yeah, maybe with the muck for now. Right, I reckon that's lime there. Yeah, go on. So there's our 4,000 litres. We should not have to go to the shop for some time for that. Now, right, we need that. So I'll put this here for now. We don't really drive this way anyway, so I'll just put this right there. Brilliant. I do enjoy the JCB in first person. As long as you're kind of cautious of your angles, it works nicely. Because it turns really well. So it's great for first person usage. There we are. And you can sometimes get the angle without sort of... The mirrors are alright actually on it. Yeah. Right, so we're aiming for straw. Here we'll switch back out to third person for now. Let's get... I know there's a sneaky bale here. It should be a straw bale, I reckon. Oh, nope. Missed it completely. Sheep are laughing at me. Right, so... Not sure why this one was sideways, but we might as well follow suit with a few more. Or not. It's all going... mad ways. Hey, there we go. Trying something new. Right, I reckon we can get a third in this mad style. Didn't mean to open up the PDA there, but oh yeah, with ease we could probably get more, but well, we do have a hill coming, but it's fine for where they're going. Right, which is... Oh my! Look at that! What a goal! Oh, nice. Take it. Go on. Go on. Oh, does it have a capacity where it can only do so much in so much time? 3. Let's have a cheeky peek at the BGA. So it's taken 1. I think it's because it has to be in the front or it has to go in the thing. So let's put it here and see what happens. The other one I dropped off right in the front and it was fine. Yeah, there we go. Brilliant. So it was a good goal, although I didn't have to go there. Oh, come on. I think the other one went in and it worked because it went in, but not on the edge. Right. Let's get the other... Oh, we've got these 3 as well. So I might as well tuck them in. We do have a load in the shed as well, which we can... Well, maybe, I don't know. I don't know if it's worth making manure or if we should give all of the straw to the BGA. I suppose it depends on how much we have. Right, it's filling up quickly. Go on. Right, let's just... get these last 2. Oh, just about lost it. Was trying to put them side by side, but again, just having a very weird situation here with the bales. At least we're having fun with it. Right, so happy days. How is the helper getting on? It must be... Oh, look at that. What timing. What impeccable timing. Now this should fill up our BGA. And a £69 wage payment, that's alright. Oh, it has not filled up. Brilliant. Let's bring more. I mean, the field's cleared, so it's not imperative. Actually, in fact, maybe we shouldn't. Right now, we do have other things to do, like preparing for drilling, which is the next step in that field already. Fantastic. So we'll get the Massey... Wait, the Massey's on there. So we'll get the... the Renault is not quite capable. Oh my. Wait, did we buy a wrapper yet? Get in, look at that. We love it when something we need pops in the sales. So we're going to get that, absolutely, because it doesn't matter. And we'll go for... Let's go for the blue. I like the blue. I like the blue a lot. Here we'll... oh. Yes, that's absolutely fine. And happy days. So that's 23,957, which is 55% off. So, and if we do get square baler as well, we can also wrap small to mid-size bales. Also, buy. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely. We are selling, doing loads of that. I don't really think an American-style truck is what we need, because we do have the amazing new lorry we bought. But this... It wouldn't have a job really on the farm. Maybe it could do slurrying. Maybe. Does it have the power for it? But if we... No, because we were going to get a bigger slurry tank as well. No, be pushing it for power. But we can increase the power of it. Oh, the 698. That is brilliant. Oh man, so tempting, that, so tempting. I'm gonna sit on it and see what happens. Right, so yeah, we'll leave this here for now, because that will probably be the next thing we do with it, is load bales. But we'll get the Ford on here. We'll sort the baler out later. Now, I know I've gotten rid of all that grass as well, so it's like, what, you're gonna bale? Well, or wrap rather, but we can always do more grass and wrap it up, no problem. At least we got a cheap bale wrapper now. What is the next step here? We need to... Where's the Ford? I'm very lost. Here we are. Now, the Ford should be fine. Well, actually, they are done... Right, let's find the Massey, actually. Let's see what's going on. Oh, in the hedges. Brilliant. But a pretty well done field. Look at that. Okay, I'm going to go and clean these two spots up. And, yeah, then we will get it filled, get it put into another field, and we'll go from there. Alright, well, we're lowering everything down, and we will fire it up. And there we go. And I know it seems a bit boring, putting in wheat, but I reckon we need some wheat for the mill when the time comes, so perfect opportunity for that now. I will set a helper off though, so that we can at least head to the shop. What is running? Is this running? Oh, we didn't need that running. We do need this. And we'll connect back up to... Oh, there's still some lime there. Very strange. Right, I'll get that filled into the spreader, and we'll get the we'll get the Ford onto the spreader here, and we'll get that into another field. Alright, well, here we are at the shop. As you can see, we have our lovely new wrapper here. Now, I probably was initially not too certain I was going to buy one, but in the end, you know, might as well get one for the next time, especially if we're doing contracts. We will pay for it so fast with that. Right, we need seed, and we'll get 4 bags. Might as well load up. The helper hasn't shown as being done yet, so we should probably go check on that before we load this, but it's because it's not. Amazing, absolutely brilliant. Right, we'll head back to the shop now, and we'll get it all loaded up. I do really like the this electric loader. It's quite nice. See, this is something we could charge. Ooh, very quick though. Something we could charge at our BGA, but I think I would prefer a small forklift. We did have one similar to the one I had on Silver and Forest. It did appear in a sale, so I'm hoping for the same here again. Although if I do want a small loading thing, I could get that small tractor and just use the small Massey. That could be good for loading pallets, which is exactly what I was going to do with a forklift. Thoughts on thoughts, eh? Don't know if it's an expense I need, though. It is a nice little tractor, though. Anyways, enough of that. We'll think on it, and we'll crack on. We'll head to the farm with our seed, and hopefully get there before the helper is all done. All right, the seed delivery is here. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Right, I wonder if it can reach from there, because we do want to get the Massey back on the job. And it can do. Fantastic. So we'll get it loaded up as full as we can. Probably send it back off on a helper for now. Although I might go around do a headland first. But we shall see. Right, we'll have to get the other side, the 2000 on the other side. But yeah, that is looking very promising. So I get spun round here. We can also get the Renault on the roller very soon as well. Oh, it's not quite close enough. That's all right. I'll finish faffing with this. I will get a headland done, and then we'll move on from there. All right. Well, here we are in the field getting the headland done as we conclude this episode. This is the very last thing we'll do, and then in the next one, of course, we'll come through and get the rest sorted. We'll get the rest of the field all drilled up. We'll get it rolled as well, make sure that everything is as needs to be, and we'll, as I said, we'll get as much as we can done for winter crops, but if we need to move on into spring, drill some then, absolutely fine. So, as always, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, a cheeky thumbs up really does help out the channel, and please subscribe. Until the next one, please do take care, and bye for now.